All right, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the whole team at Multimillion Group, thank you very much for joining us and welcome to the auction of unit number 2 at 28 Noble Street in the lovely suburb of Noble Park. So to all of our bidders and buyers, make sure to bid bold, bid aggressively, bid to the absolute maximum of your capacity. Give yourself every opportunity to be that lucky and successful buyer here today. I'm sure you're somewhere in the crowd here today, so to you a slightly early congratulations is in order for your wonderful purchase. What a wonderful purchase it will be for you and your family, I'm sure of it, for the many, many years to come. Now, of course, I'd like to take the time to thank our vendors very much as well for not only entrusting myself to be the auctioneer, but also the entire selling team at Multimillion Group for selling what is arguably their most prized possession. Now, of course, your listing agent, none other than Varun himself, supported by the rest of the team. You got Chris and Alicia. If you have any questions about the property, need any support with your bidding endeavours, make sure to flag down one of the capable members there. They'll happily come to your aid. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I will quickly cover the rules and regulations. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit the auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price. As your auctioneer will be indicating bidders on a request, the law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders from attempting to prevent others from bidding. And it will issue fines for misconduct. The rules do permit vendor bids. The words I will be using to indicate I am placing a bid on behalf of our vendors is simply vendor bid. And by law, only I, as the auctioneer, can place those vendor bids. Settlement terms for the purchase of this lovely home is preferred between 30 to 45 days. The sooner the better for our owners here. It is vacant and ready for you to take on over and make it your very own. We're also going to be asking for a standard 10% deposit payable this evening to the trust account of Multimillion Group by bank check or bank transfer. Now, of course, if you've had any prior arranged terms and conditions discussed and our vendors are agreeable to those terms, then you're more than comfortable to be bidding on that basis. But otherwise, let's talk about the stunning home here, Unit 2 at 28 Noble Street. A fantastic value buying opportunity, a 2-bed, 1-bath unit that has an abundance of charm, an abundance of value, and a very broad appeal to the marketplace here today. Just have a look at the lovely crowd here with many, many buyers turning out, lots of inspections throughout the campaign, and hopefully you've seen it, you've loved it, and you're here to buy it today. Ladies and gentlemen, a stunning opportunity in this very prime pocket of Noble Park. Literally walking distance to all the local amenities here. Noble Park Central, all the shops, cafes, eateries, literally within walking distance, train stations as well. You don't really even need a car, but you've got that car space there anyways. If you do want to drive, even easy access to all the roadways, freeways, you name it. You got Princess Highway, Eastlink, and the Monash all within very close proximity. Parks and reserves, the aquatic centre, and much, much more. A lot of high quality schooling options as well. You've got the catchment zone of Noble Park Primary School and Noble Park Secondary College as well, littered with an abundance of very good quality private school options and even universities nearby as well. All of those education needs will be taken care of in this location. The home itself as well is quite something as well. You've seen it as you jump on into this home. No body corporate, by the way. As you walk on in, beautiful open kitchen dining area. That's north-south facing orientation with that outdoor area taking that brunt of that north-facing sunlight. Beautifully tiled and shaded, so very usable space out that way as well. Very important for small space living that every inch of the home is livable and usable, of course. Very good quality building materials. It stood the test of time definitely as well, and very timeless design all around because the layout is quite something and magnificent. You can add some improvements as well if you are that savvy kind of buyer. You know, change out some of the carpets which are still looking quite fresh because they've been very well taken care of, but change them out to some floorboards. Unit number 4 just at the end of the road, sold last week very well. You can have a look at what they've done. And it's simply quite something just from changing out a couple of the materials, from the floors to the lights to the bench tops. It can be a completely different home in just a matter of a month if you put in the work and effort. So there's a lot that you can do in this particular home and a very attractive price point, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, very good time to get into the market. So I'm going to hand it over to you now for your spirited bidding. Who would like to get the auction underway? And I don't mind where we start. 550, were you going to jump in on top of that at all? 550, starting it off. You can jump on in at 560 if you'd like. We'll go in the 10s from there. You were going to say 500, weren't you? Oh, $550,000. Bigger bid wins, and happy to see you in, by the way. I don't mind. At $550,000, we're going to go into tens from here. At $550,000, just shows you the value. Two people jumping on in right at the very, very start at $550,000, and good luck. 560 with Varun out to the left-hand side now. Essentially, three bidders already within the first minute of the auction at $560,000. Good luck to you. 570 out that way. Would you like to go 80? Let me know. But at $570,000, Chris, your bidder in the lead, and good luck to you at $570,000. Varun, let's go straight to 80 and quickly. At $570,000, good luck out this way. Four bidders already jumping on into the proceedings here at $570,000. Good luck, sir, and good to see you again, by the way, at $570,000. Let's go 580 now, ladies and gentlemen. Where do we go from here? I'm going to call it three times now. We'll need to know. First call at $570,000. Unit 2, 28 Noble Street, underway and well and truly by now. Second call at 570. What's that? I'm going to take the 5 to move things along, and good bid, by the way, at 575. Let's go straight to 580. 80 now. Good bid. And I thought I was going to do you a favor by going into the smaller bids, but it simply has gotten in your way. At $580,000 is taking your next bid. Let's go 85 and quickly. At $580,000, good bid, and welcome to the lead. You're in front. At $580,000. How about you guys? You simply shied away now at $580,000. Very strong out the gates at the start. At $580,000, we're going in $5,000 increments if you'd like. But at 580, very close. Would you bid if it was, sir? 585. A bidding against yourself? Over here, Chris. You're doing some work here. 585 now. Let's go 590 if you will. 5 bidders now, and welcome to the auction. Good luck, sir. 585. Chris, you're doing more than one person's job here at $585,000, and fantastic opportunity and fantastic work. Varun, any interest from your end, let me know. But at 585, gentlemen in the Nike cap in the lead at $585,000. Ladies and gentlemen, need to know in or out from here. First call at $585,000, and good luck. Second call at 585. Varun, need to know how you're going with your buyers over there. Third, final time, gentlemen on the phone, perhaps. Call 590. All the action's out this way now. $590,000. Let's go 95, sir. What do you say? You've made a mark now. Let's do it quickly now. At 590, 95. I'm going to lend a helping hand over to Chris over here. $590,000, far right-hand side. 95. 95, nod of the head. Got it there. And 600 if you will. At 9595. At $595,000 now, Varun, perhaps some good time to get some instructions as well. At $595,000, gentlemen in the cap in the lead. Happy to see you back in at 600, shaking the head, which is great news for you, by the way. At $595,000, unit number 2, 28 Noble Street. 5 bidders actively bidding all around. Just shows the value here at $595,000. Chris, your buyer. Your second buy, because you're juggling two, in the lead at 595. Gentlemen in the caps in the lead. Happy to see you in at 600 if you'd like. At 595, nod of the head. Is that 600? No. Got to be very careful about that. The positive body language is something I track onto very, very quickly. At 595, ladies and gentlemen, need to know, have I got your best at $595,000 out to the right-hand side? First call. Very, very close. We're about to get some instructions soon. If we're on the market, we're discussing from there at 595. Haven't seen you in the auction just yet. You're going to start me off at $500,000. We're getting to a point where we're very close to being on the market. Perhaps get some instructions as well at 595. Otherwise, we're taking a pause. I'm going to count it 3 times now, ladies and gentlemen. First call, second call, third and final time. Approximately 2-3 bidders. Now, are you guys together? You're going to be the first bid. None of my business. I'm asking the question. Doesn't hurt. No, you don't have to answer, but I can also ask. At 595. Going to call it 3 times. We're going to take a pause from here, and good luck. Happy to see you back in as well. First call, second call, third and final time. All done. Finish. Is that a bid out there? Hand on the head. Yes? No? 600? 595 now. Yes. 600. A sixth bidder jumping in now at $600,000. Welcome to the auction and good luck. $600,000. Let's get some instructions, please. At $600,000 now the bid. 605. We're all done. Are you sure? We're calling it quits. All three of you nodding your head. At $600,000. Varun inside. What happens if it was on the market? All right. At $600,000, we're very close. We're of course, inside discussing with our owners at this point in time whether we've got the instructions to put the property on the market here at $600,000. Otherwise, we start the negotiation processes straight away out to the far left-hand side at $600,000 now. In a very good position. Many people waiting at this point in time at $600,000. Varun, if we're not coming outside, I'm going to take a pause, come inside myself. First call, second call, third and final time. We're, 602 and a half, 602 and a half. We've got a seventh bidder jumping in now. Welcome to the auction. Good luck to you, sir. 602 and a half. Would you like to go 605? No, just the one bid and we're done. At 602 and a half. Now that you've made me know that you're a bidder, I can't give up now. At 602 and a half. Gentleman in the driveway is in the lead now. He's going to come inside to negotiate unless we get the instructions that it's on the market. Very, very close. At this stage, instructions are to pass the property in and negotiate straight away. At 602 and a half, last opportunity, we simply pass the property in here at 602 and a half. At 602,000 and a half. At 602 and a half. Varun, of course, spreading the instructions here to all of our bidders at this point in time. It's directly from our owners. Otherwise, the gentleman in the sunglasses out back, you're going to come inside, negotiate exactly where our reserve price has been set at 602 and a half. Last opportunity. We're not taking any pauses here. We're simply going to progress into the next stage of the auction from here. At 602 and a half. Last opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. We pass the property in. First call at 602 and a half. Second call, happy to see you in at 605. Third and final time. All done. All finished. Absolutely silent now. We all sure we're done here? Yes. Well, thank you very much for your opening bid. I haven't forgotten. We're all done here as well. 602 and a half. Gentlemen in the sunnies out back is going to come inside to negotiate. We're all done as well. 602 and a half. You know the value of the home. You know the value of the unit out back. You can simply add some works to it and it'll be a completely different home here. Beautiful location. You can't change that. At 602 and a half. Last opportunity, Varun. Need to know final instructions here. We're passing the property in. Gentleman in the sunnies. He's making the rounds. He's done the hard yards here. Part of this family. Oh, Varun's got the information here. 602 and a half. You've played the hard game. Now it's all come out to light. At 602 and a half, you're going to come inside at the end of the day. Last opportunity, yes. We pass the property in. No further bidding from here. One last opportunity. Come on, Varun. By the way, thank you very much for your patience. Thank you very much for your patience. I think we're almost done here. 605? 605? Are you serious? I asked you that many times very nicely. Varun's got some magic words. 605 now. Now, who's doing the bidding out back? 605 with our opening bidder. $605,000. Now, I can tell you we're very close to the point where we're putting the property on the market. It's a very small gap to bridge. So no doubt whoever has the property passed into them is going to be the ones buying today at 605. $605,000 now, guys. If you are waiting, if you are truly out, I don't quite believe you just yet, but they've just taken your next bid at 605. These guys, they're coming inside to negotiate here. They'll know exactly where the reserve price has been set, and they'll most likely be the ones buying today at $605,000. 7 bidders actively bidding at this stage. Actually, I should call it 6. 607 and good luck. 607 now. Let's go another one. How about that? 607, Varun. Perhaps some more magic words would be nice. At 607, they're coming inside. At 607 now, we're past the property in. 607 now. 607, good bid, sir. 608. 608 going in smaller increments now. 610. 610, is that correct? Sir, is that a nod to 610? 610. And that's a good strong bid because you've done so quickly. It's 610. 610. Let's get some more instructions, please. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your patience and anticipation while we're seeking those instructions from our vendors. Of course, you can tell from the detailed conversations, we are very close to putting the property on the market. Absence of a couple more bids, we're simply going to be passing the property in. Now, Varun has gone over to our highest bidder at this point in time and passed on more specific instructions, seeking for our highest bidder to increase their offer so that we can announce the property on the market directly at that reserve price. No further bidding from there. They'll simply have the exclusive rights to negotiate with the vendor's reserve price directly. The exclusive rights simply means that if you have more to offer, you cannot until we are done with the negotiation processes. And I can tell you with how close we are going to be selling today. Updating you with a sold result and plastering a sold sticker on the board here. At 610 in the lead. Instructions from there. Very clear, we're passing the property in. If there's no better bidder offer, whether it's from our highest bidder or any of our underbidders at this stage, 610 is the bid. Guys, I'm going to confirm one last time. I know I've come back many times, but we're going to be passing the property in. Are you sure we're done? At 610, thank you very much. 612 and increasing their offer. So if you are waiting, the bar has just been raised. Are we all done at this stage? We're going to be passing the property in. No better offer. Even out this way, confirming one last time. There's no second chances here. 612. Now the bid. Any bid on top, we'll see you at the negotiation table. Either one of you two, we're all done. Thank you very much. All done here. Thank you very much. Any other interest out this way, whether it's this guys and these guys? Any interest from here? 612 the bid. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Varun, unless I get some other instructions from you, we're passing the property in. Last opportunity. Varun, need to know. I'm going to call it 3 times. I'm going to pass the property in. First call, second call, third and final time. All done, all finished, all silent now. We passed the property in at $612,000, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give our highest bidder a round of applause. We formally passed the property in at $612,000, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for attending this auction here today, and I look forward to updating you with the sold result very shortly. Thank you very much.